Hello, everybody. Welcome back to part 3 of Play to Find Out Smooth Criminals, episode 3. We have just successfully done a score where we got some drugs and we got some money, which is sweet. And so now we're going to do some downtime stuff because some of us desperately need it.
Funny how that works.
Yeah. Funny how it's also the same people as last time.
Like everybody. Well, so, who would like to do downtime first? Not you.
Was that pointed at me?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't going to volunteer to go first. That's fine.
The player reference has the downtime actions if you forgot what they are, too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go any further, do you want me to tell the audience what my trauma was?
No, we'll come to that in a minute. No.
Okay.
Actually, we'll get to you, buddy.
We'll get to you. It's fine.
You love.
So, Mr. Pesh or
Mr. Posh, what would you like to do?
Oh, Pesh.
I think I'd actually like to train.
are you going to the gym? You gonna work out with me, brah?
No, I'm studying.
Aw.
I'm gonna be now that we sold the stuff, we kind of cleared out of that room. I think another thing I'd like to do is talk to our person, and I think it's in a gray time thing of what we did with him, but I assume he's away now. So now at wherever we're looking, we're back in our hideout. But so we're in the catwalks and
So what you do with the driver that you captured and tied up is just in the gray. He's gone now.
My next downtime action is going to be dealing with him.
Maybe do that one first.
Yeah. So if
Oh, it's how you're gonna reduce heat in the roleplay way, right?
maybe. I guess what I'm saying is, if you want to do this first, you can.
Yeah, actually, it would make sense. The idea for training came to me first, so I was thinking of that first. But yeah, we can do that. It would narratively make sense to do the other one.
Narratively, we should do it in the time order so that it times.
Yeah. So I think we're in that second, probably it's probably an abandoned building or something that we scoped out. And so our the driver, he's probably still kind of out of it, and so I walk up. I start poking him with my cane until he wakes up. Hello? Feeling all right?
Who are you?
Feeling all right. Don't have any lasting injuries.
I got caught on mouth something bad.
Okay, well that'll go away. That's good.
Oh, what? I'm on the floor.
Yes, you are.
Wait, where's my cab?
You lost it, actually.
Oh, shh.
No. Yes. See, so.
Oh no.
Right. That's a bad thing.
No.
That's a bad thing that you did.
I did.
Isn't. You lost it, and we returned it. Luckily, you're going to be fine.
What? You returned it?
Everything's taken care of. You're going to be just fine. You're going to go home to you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, any significant other, children, any people at home you care about?
He's not answering you and just kind of shaking his head.
I'm almost these are almost rhetorical. I'm just kind of throwing words at him just to bombard him with stuff. I'm just
he was already out of it, and he's just not with it. So
yeah, I'm doing this purposefully to be oh, you're gonna go home, everything's gonna be fine. I put my cane, poke him in the throat a little bit, oh, look at me, we're talking here.
Raw.
There you go.
Raw. Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, everything's going to be fine. Now, most importantly, you need to just go home, do whatever you're going to do, and not tell your employers about this.
Go home. Wait a minute. Not tell my employers.
Right. Exactly.
but everything's taken care of.
Exactly. So you don't even, nothing is going to happen. And if someone does come asking about what happened, you know, in case they're trying to work on the quality assurance or something, just tell them
Not
anything
nothing.
you want. But except that not anything about us. Anything that you saw, anybody, you blacked out. And then the package was delivered. Everything was fine.
He's just kind of slowly nodding,
Good,
but like
yes,
really
yes.
absently because he's still not quite with it. And
Yes. So
yeah.
most importantly, you need to not tell them that you saw anybody, because if you did, well, that would be bad. That'd be bad for you. Do you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and like his eyes widen a little bit, but he keeps nodding.
Mhm,
But like he can tell he's like a little bit more enthusiastic now. Like he's picking up what you're putting down at this
Good.
point.
Yes, I'm glad we're on the same page. I poke the cane on the ground like a couple times, like really hard, like.
Yeah, and like he starts and like goes for his ears, like he's like, yeah, he has like ringing in his ears, and when you make that loud noise, he's kind of upset by it.
Right. So I pull out like a little dagger from my a pocket, and I start cutting his restraints, and I'm like, we're gonna let you're going to go free. Everything's going to be fine, and we'll never see each other again.
Never again, sir. Never.
Right. All right. Off you go.
Yeah, and like he scrambles up to his feet and.
Awesome. And so that was me attempting to reduce heat with, I'm thinking, command.
I am definitely feeling command in this reduce heat action.
Bammo.
Yeah,
That's real nice.
buddy.
Yeah.
All right, that is all your heat. It is cleared.
Nice.
Do we get like heat in the bank, anti-heat in the bank, or
No,
are we
that
just
was
like,
first. That was
think it
perfect
works
clear,
like that.
and second of all, no, it doesn't work like that. You can't stack up negative heat. So,
Nice.
I mean, it's a good idea, but definitely not.
Heat in the
this
bag.
is okay? This is just proof that John Harper has thought about that kind of stuff, because a lot of games don't make those exceptions sometimes, which is a problem.
I mean, I don't think that it's written explicitly down anywhere, but I'm going to say 100% definitively no.
You know, I'm okay with this.
Because I'm pretty
I'm
pretty
fine with it
negative
too.
heat
I
isn't
was
a
just
thing.
trying to push. I'm a horrible
Awesome.
person.
Yeah, so he scurries out, and I just nod triumphantly and head out myself. And then we can move to
Cool.
one of our other downtime actions.
Yeah. Pian, Dom, who would like to do a thing?
I'll do a thing, I guess.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm going to work on my long-term project that I have.
Ah.
And I think I'm gonna go window shopping.
Nice. Okay, yeah. Just how does this window shopping look? Are you are you bringing Astrid with you as you dragging her around? I just want to go look at jewelry. No reason.
Yeah,
Or-
I'm down for that.
I'm thinking that's it too.
Okay. Oh, Kelsey, you never disappoint.
Okay, so yeah, where do you go? Here, let me show you this list that you definitely cannot read in my chicken scratch of all of the different sectors of the city.
Okay.
I was being sarcastic there. are you shopping in other places nearby within the Phoenix district, or are you branching out and going to like the Grand Market, or actually up to like the Starlight district, or down, I should say, to the Starlight district, which is like where the actual nobles are at and like the super fancy places are at? Or are you going like to like the weird ghettos like Cliffside or Undertown, and going to the black markets there, and the gray markets and the flea markets?
I'm thinking we're like staying in the Phoenix district,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going after like the like not necessarily the grimier places. What the fuck is that?
Hmm?
Never mind. We like not necessarily the grimier places, but like the places that are like harsher. I don't really know, like.
You're trying to find the places that fit Astrid's aesthetic, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, thank you for translating Kian's speech into normal person speech.
No, I get it.
That was good. Cool.
You're treating
I'm
your
picturing,
girlfriend
I'm
like
picturing a
girl.
thrift shop.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Does this thrift shop have a name?
Sure. Do you want to name it, or should I?
Please name it. Or PN name it. You know what Astrid's doing whenever you bring her into a place with expensive shit.
It's called Ratchet's Collectory.
Yep, that's it.
Ratchet's Collectory. I'm going to start casing Ratchet's Collectory.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just got the best idea. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
You spell collectory. Close enough. I don't give a shit.
I don't know how I spelled it. I just wrote it down.
Okay.
It sounds fancy.
Kelsa, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Are we going to a couple of different places, or are we just going to this one instance?
It's up to you, because we can montage it across a couple of different ones, or we can dive in and spend a lot of time here and then like gloss over. Maybe you went to a few more, or maybe not.
Okay. So shit, I forgot what I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's cool. So yeah, well, let's just start here, and if the story takes us like we need to go someplace else, we'll go someplace else, and we'll stay here. So the two of you, like, is there any particular pretense you bring Astrid out to this, or are you just like out on the town for normal time?
It's like date day, I guess, and like we're just kind of like, okay, let's like.
Do we go on dates?
I think we try.
I imagine Astrid's very bad at dates.
I know, and Orchid thinks it's the cutest thing.
Okay.
They think it's the cutest thing.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I did not know there was going to be a fight at the bar. I'm really sorry. I should not told that guy to shove it. It was not a good decision. What are we doing here again?
We're just gonna look at some stuff. We're just
all right. I got you. Okay. And she like winks, like, yeah. We're gonna case this shit. Perfect.
Okay. So, like, I love the idea, like, you guys just got kicked out of a bar and you're walking down the street, and then Vay's eyes settle on Ratchet's Collectory, which is still open because it was like the middle of the afternoon. You guys were day drinking, as you do.
Got kicked out of a bar in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I mean, That's how I see it happening.
No, I love it. I'm that kind of trash. It's good.
So, how do I add something to the quote bot? Okay,
How do we? What do you want to add? Because I want to add.
no,
That's just great.
I am that kind of trash.
I am that kind of trash.
Right. Fix this up, Tux.
Thank you.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Very important. So yeah, you guys kicked out of this bar. You're walking down the street, just like licking your wounds, and Vase sees, Ratchet's Collectory, and it's like this. It's like a big place it's like thrift store / pawn shop / curiosity shop ? And like it's got like this huge like oversized rusty gear over the door, and then like Ratchet's Collectory is like written like in an arch of it, and the there's like weird statues like miniature suits of armor or something, and like a small bear dog thing, that are set up out front. And then like as you go in, there's like really old like all of the furniture and fixtures that like knickknacks are being sold on are also for sale. And like a few of them say like do not touch, cursed. Both the furniture and the items for sale.
I think there's one of the particular like do not touch cursed items that Ashton is like looking at for some reason. And it's like right. It's like a woman with like the lower body of the squid, and like squid tentacles are like wrapping around her upper body. It looks weird and creepy, and she's just like staring at it like she's seen it before and is maybe twitching a little bit.
Cool. If you can write down that description for me, that would be A+. So yeah, and there's like a section in the back where there's like a bunch of jewelry laid out very in neat little velvet drawers and stuff, but like behind a glass counter, as well as like a few like trees with necklaces hanging down from them, stuff like that. And like in the back behind that, there's like a few fancier necklaces that are like on little necklace pedestals. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there's like they display jewelry on in stores. And so yeah, there is a whole jewelry section, but then there's also a bunch of weird knickknacks and various tables, chairs, armoires, bric-a-brac, glass flowers,
I kind of take Astrid's, like I like link my arm with Astrid's arm, and I kind of.
It takes a second for you to get her to like quit zoning in on this thing. Yeah, she does.
And like I start like looking at the jewelry, and I like point a few out, and I'm like, oh, what about like that one? And like, and I'm like trying to like.
I actually think Astrid's gonna be like, honey, what are you doing? We're not supposed to. No. We don't draw attention to the marks. She's just like, we're here to steal shit, right? Like that's our plan. We're like casing the joint to rob. She is yet to pick up.
Vay's just kind of like, Vay's just kind of like, can you just be like normal, like civilians?
Excuse me?
Let's just look at some stuff. Maybe later, we'll have some more fun with it. But right now, it's just
Vi, what are you doing?
I can't just have a nice date with you.
I mean, yeah, but let's go out. Let's not shop. I actually, and maybe when she says she hesitates as she says shop, and she like looks over her shoulder at like the statue, and then like looks back. Shop. Let's get out of here, love. Come on. I got what I needed. It's fine.
Like Vay's kind of like kind of sighs and just like looks down and just nods and like follows Astra, like looking kind of deflated. Like,
And like I think as you leave, like the shop boy behind the counter, who is I say shop boy, but they're very androgynous, but like in like a flamboyant kind of a way.
Perfect.
And
Well, they do work at a thrift shop.
yeah, right. It's makes sense. Like loudly, like they like wave and loudly are like, "Come again later."
We will, love. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Do you? So, Pian, do you want to try another location, or do you want to?
Astrid will go. She's just weirded out.
yeah, I think after that, like, I think Vay's just kind of like given up. Like, okay, well, we'll try something else another time. But, like, right now, this is not working in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, I feel like you can still finagle a roll out of this if you really wanted to. I don't want you to just burn your downtime action because my character is stubborn and stupid. I feel bad about that.
Well,
Technically, mechanically, it doesn't really.
No, I mean mechanically, you can roll right now and have learned quite a bit about what Astrid likes.
But I'm loving this awkwardness.
yeah.
Yeah, because we can move on to like going to another location where you can get maybe more information or not.
Yeah.
You are
Maybe,
doing
like-
maybe you roll
like we are shopping for jewelry, and that's what I want to do today. Like she'll get it, and she'll chill the fuck out and maybe like look at some stuff. If you're actually like, I don't want to be street trash today. I want to like be cute and coupley and shop for a thing for jewelry. Totally.
But like,
I feel like I just gave you a devil's bargain here. And you're just like, I don't know what
It's
the
so
Do you want to roll to see
awkward.
how effective it is and then figure out what you do from there?
Yeah, that's probably a better choice.
Yeah.
To see how far I actually got. There we go.
Mhm.
okay, so what?
Astrid is the worst.
Wait,
Right.
so what am I doing
So
now?
with the long-term project,
So for a long-term project, you roll whatever action you did. So what you did here was consort, and you get +1 die because you are doing it with your friend Astrid. So, and then you'll get ticks on the clock based on how well you roll here.
Okay, is it, so I click consort.
Right, and it's not at any position, so you can just leave it at whatever it defaults to, because this is downtime action, and that's not one of the options on the drop down, and it's easier to just click it and just ignore that
Okay.
than to do it properly. Whatever, don't worry about it.
5.
There you go. You did good.
Yeah, 2 ticks.
Nice. So 2 ticks on your clock.
Hot diggity dog.
So how well does that put your clock at now?
That that is 3. So I have 5 more.
Okay. So you're not quite halfway there. So, but I think that this whole outing has given you like some new insights into Astrid and what she might like, or at least what she might not like.
Astrid does not like fancy.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
Astrid is very like utilitarian, and maybe doesn't even like rings very much. Like I think whenever you go to a store, she's like, I'm like more drawn to necklaces and stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
And I don't know if you pick up on the like subtext of that, being that she's trying to like, I don't know. You can make assumptions. She's not trying, like, out of character. She's not trying to lead you away from getting her a ring. She's just like, I'm not interested in them.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you read into that being like, oh, she doesn't want me to get her a ring. She doesn't want me to propose to her. I don't know how much subtext Vey reads into this situation.
I don't think Vey reads that much into it. I think Vey is less anxious than you and I.
Fair. Vey is a lot smoother than anyone we know.
Exactly.
It's perfect because she's an RPG character and she's flawless.
Absolutely flawless.
All right. Awesome.
Nice job.
All right. So how about you, Dom? Do you have an idea of what you want to do for your downtime?
Well, you see me like Hibbo to Mr. Pasha's like part of the establishment and see if he's in. I knock on his door.
Yeah, like come in.
Yeah, you see me open the door. Where you sitting at, or are you like at a table working?
Yeah, I'm probably in my section of our catwalks. I probably have like a small bed and then like a desk set up with like a bunch of books and paperwork. And so I'm probably like writing stuff and like looking at a book and like studying, and then I write something down. Then I like
you see me kind of like look over your shoulder, be like, "Hey, buddy, you busy?"
Slightly, but I can take a break. And I like get to the end of a get to the end of a sentence, and I like dot it with a period, and I like look up and give like a small smile, like, "What can I help you with?"
Yeah, you want to go on a date?
Excuse me?
Date.
Like a date?
Yeah. Let's go have some fun. The other two always end up together. Pretty sure you kind of get stuffy up here. Let's go have some fun. Date.
like lean over and put the quill into the quill into its holder. Like, look back up, like I am open to hanging out socially with you, but not in a romantic fashion.
Doesn't have to be romantic, just a bro date.
All right, we can do this.
You see me like do the little this way.
We just get a cut of a ship getting launched at harbor.
Like stand up and like walk over and like grab my like long dusty coat, like, and I put it on and like grab my cane and. All right, let's head out then.
We head to like a coffee shop that looks super like it's about Midtown. You know, everybody's dressing kind of nice, but not too fancy. But you know, the prices are kind of affordable. And you know, the people kind of recognize me because they see me come in and out, bring different people here and there. And what's your drink of choice? Like coffee wise or latte?
Just straight black.
Just straight black? Oh, you don't like any flavors of life. I like a pumpkin spice with a shot of vanilla, please.
How
Sir?
Thank you.
How extravagant.
So tell me about yourself. I know you hired me and this was professional, but I'd like to get to know you as a person.
What would you like to know?
Where are you from?
My family is from Eruvia, but I grew up sort of in what's the main island called again?
Akarosi.
Yeah,
Or Akaros is the
I
island.
grew up part in Akros, part back here in Brightharbor.
Oh,
My
have any
family,
interesting females in your life?
not at the moment, no.
You sure? Because I see you be going up to the kind of fancy part of town.
That was for
There's
the
some
job.
wine. Are you sure?
It quite.
Is there any way I can sense motive on him about this?
You can
I
study.
mean, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So the way it works here for PvP is I mean is this a question that you're willing to answer as far as Mr. Posh's?
I'm trying to feel him out to see if he's like I'm just strictly business. I was like, basically that gossip.
Sure,
kind of
I can
guy.
give you what you would get. Sure.
So yeah,
I'm
you
willing
can
to answer
roll.
this question.
So if you're willing to answer the question, do you think that there is a consequence for him, like surveying you in this situation and getting that information? Like, is Mr. Posh going to react badly to knowing that TomCat has been doing this?
Probably not like in like not drastically bad. He might just be like, "What are you doing? Would it stop that?" Just got like if he realized that he's not going to act like violently or like
Oh
in a
no,
big
I'm not
fashion or
doing
anything like
anything
that.
right now. I'm being very coy. Like
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
like-
not any big consequences to this now.
I don't think there's really a need for a roll then for you, so you can just like tell him what
Sure.
you're feeling here, unless you want to like gradiate what you tell him based on that. But yeah, Yeah.
I think you like when you say that, like, are there any interesting girls in your life or whatever, like Mr. Posh gets like a little bit of like a weird look on his face, like what are you asking? Oh, like right. And he nods and like takes a sip of the coffee. And like
I actually have a coffee cup in here, so I can actually sip it.
yeah.
definitely is a skull coffee cup at this coffee shop. That's just the kind of place you're at.
I don't have any mugs around me. Yeah, he like takes a sip and then puts it down and no, I'm not very interested in things like that. And like you can like Posh like is like he looks like pretty straight faced, like
So not women. How about men?
that
I raise that eyebrow.
romantic interests are not really my cup of tea right now. I'm quite involved with our work at the moment.
So where do you think we're going exactly? Because I've seen a lot of plans
To the top.
head out to the top. How far to the top?
I look over and like is there like a town hall or or maybe the Starlight District or something like that, like
Yeah,
I point over to like where the Starlight District is.
it's like down and into the water, kind of.
Yeah. And so maybe you can see like just like a little bit of like the glare, like the light from like the stars that are kind of like being magically or however shown down there. I point and like in my head, when we're done, we'll have our pick of whatever mansions and whatever valuables we want from down there.
Yes, it was basically tongue-tied. Yeah, I've lived there before in the past. It was nice when it first started off about 150 years ago, but definitely built up since then.
Yes, Brightharbor's got quite an interesting history.
Yes, I was there. It was interesting.
Did you, Tux? Do you think Mr. Posh knows about the history that TomCat is alluding to here, or is this like new information, or do you like think he's crazy?
Probably like I know there's like some like weird stuff going on with him because especially I've seen like his connection to like spiritual stuff, but like probably not the whole he's lived 3 or 4 times thing. Just like I know like yes, like you talk to ghosts a lot. I understand what you're talking about.
Mm.
Kind of just like he doesn't say that, just like yes, like he like nods, like yes, you. I'm sure you can get that information quite easily.
Just let the weird ghost man do his thing. It'll be fine.
And it's like, I remember back in the day, it used to be a lot dangerous around here, even though people are dying left and right. Not as big as gang wars as used to be. Sip the coffee.
You were involved in gang wars around here?
Something in the past. It's a rough life.
Well, you're a strong man. You're good at what you do. I chose you for a reason.
Why do you think I decided to come? You have a lot of ambition in your eyes. Remind me of a younger me.
Aren't you?
How old do you look?
I look like I'm 18.
Yeah,
Right, exactly. Like
right.
weird, like so. I probably give like a little bit of a weird look, like.
Yeah, how does Mr. Posh look?
Probably like early
He's in his
20s.
20s. Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but definitely still older than this fresh face.
Right, total. Like it was just like a little bit older, so I got like bit of an odd, like, not sure exactly what that means, but I just kind of like sip the coffee and like,
Mhm.
I just imagine a dapper gentleman, but with Tux's face.
Yes. And I'm like, good times. And I'm gonna roll my remove stress now, because this is how I decide to use my dating.
Awesome.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm totally feeling it.
Okay, which one's that roll? I know there's a button on here.
It just says
Yeah, you just
something.
indulge your vice.
Indulge vice, that's what it says. Yes.
Oh, there we go. There's a button. Beep. I don't have any bonus dice, so 3. That's not bad.
How much stress do you have left?
1.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's exactly how much you wanted. You didn't want to overindulge.
Yeah, it's perfect. And well, overindulging is so much fun.
I'm tempted to overindulge right now because I have 0 stress, but that seems like a waste of a downtime action.
Probably.
Just a little bit.
Well,
There's
just
There's no strategic advantage to overindulging right now.
because I always go off one of my NPCs. I actually want to spend some time with a PC for once.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we figured out, and that's like kind of awkwardly, kind of not awkwardly, just like sipping coffee together at the table.
It
You want
was
to take a break?
beautiful.
Do you need to?
I was just noticing it was getting close to the hour.
Oh yeah.
Take it a little bit early.
Yeah, before we start any other scenes, it just seemed easier.
Yeah, the second part of our downtime.
Yeah, sure. Then we can have just the full hour to do our thing. So, yep, we'll take a short break here. Probably won't be too long. Just get up, stretch your legs, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back to finish off downtime and probably start off, get an idea for what we're gonna do for our next score. See you guys in just a few minutes.
Awesome. See ya.